Hey guys, my name is X Factor. Hopefully you're having a great day, and welcome to the new Battle Pack progression system after a patch after day one. That's about 71% after one round. Now, these battle packs used to be granted based on random luck. The longer you went without getting a battle pack, the bigger your chance was upon completion of a round. So if you're in it for the skins, you most certainly didn't want to rage quit. It was a good way to keep you in. But that was about it. Now, this progression system is something that I've been asking for a very long time. It's tied to your team's ability to win and your in-game performance. So if you want some battle packs, you are most certainly in control of the future as long as you're getting those doubles. And this is the Hellregal Defensive. The Hellregal wasn't something I really used much upon launching the game. Maybe had 30 or 40 kills because I picked it up off of dead bodies when you're out of ammo. And of course, it was nerfed multiple times before I got to it for the challenge to get the Hellregal Defensive, which is, of course, 300 kills plus 10 mines. The most fun part of that was all the mine kills. Always hilarious when you get a full clown car or a tank not paying attention because you put it in a little hidey hole and boom goes the dynamite. Now, the Hellregal Defensive isn't the most dominant weapon in the game. That's no secret there, but it's pretty filthy up close. And combined with the fact that you really don't have to reload it, you can take out a ton of people as long as you give it a slight pause every 10 to 15 bullets in close proximity, or just let the thing basically overheat if you're just giving people the hose as I pick up a two-piece through the debris. So pretty good weapon within the bunkers, pretty good weapon when playing on the flag, and of course it can go bipoded, and it's pretty tricky when you are bipoded. Sometimes you don't realize it, you're trying to counter the recoil that isn't there, and it can lay down a rope. So not too bad in the right situation if you haven't unlocked it yet, but it's nothing that I would worry about if you're not too flustered about it. It does take a while to get to 300 Hellregal kills and of course the 10 mine kills. There are better weapons pretty much in every situation, so you might want to stick to those if you haven't done so yet. So the best way to start unlocking battle packs in quick succession is something that I professed for a very long time in the Battlefield franchise. Play the flippin' objective, PTFO. Live, eat, and breathe objective gameplay. Live, eat, and breathe your class. Remember, if you are support or medic, you get more points for resupplying, healing, or of course, reviving your squad mates. If you are not spamming E or the throw key as support, it's not always on cooldown, you are doing it wrong. Can't tell you how many times I played as support and topped out the server just simply throwing the little bag everywhere. Now, thanks to the changes that DICE has made recently with grenade gameplay, the little bag does not help your normal grenade. But if you see an assault player, throw them a little bag. Instantly, if they're out of AT rockets, it refills all four if they have their AT rocket out. It also gives them their anti-tank grenades. So that's 6 things, up to 6 things, that go boom, which can be very beneficial because if you want a PTFO, you also got to know when to go to assault. I have no problem shifting kits, whether it's support, assault, or of course sniper, getting those flares out to do what's beneficial to the team. This is the round that I joined off of. Then of course you can see that we filled a squad with community members over on Twitch TV. We almost lost both objectives before I could really get established on the flag. Go assault. Bust the tank that's causing your team headache. If you want to make an impact, killing a tank is absolutely massive on the points, and of course it puts them on a respawn timer. If both their tanks are down, more than likely you can push back out. You can put a buffer on that defense that not only the infantry but the tanks have to work back through, where you might be able to shift back to support, or of course playing medic or something else. But when the tanks are pushing, usually it's because people are ignoring them. And frankly, tanks in Battlefield 1 are extremely easy to take out if you have proper positioning. Then, of course, a couple assaults or a support to spread that lumpy. Remember, tank's only as good as the infantry around them or if he has gunners. One anti-tank nade can usually take out a gunning position. Two's most certainly going to disable it. That means you're up to the primary gunner, the pilot, or the driver. And of course, as you can see, I have a limited field of view, and I rotate extremely slow compared to previous Battlefield titles, which would have a free range turret, which could look all around unless it had one of the fatter booties in the tank. Then you had to kind of wiggle the rear end away from them and then rotate the turret over. If you see something like a Saint Shaman, a medium style tank, they are most certainly easy to take out along with light tanks. Don't let them get in close. Pick at them with the AT rockets. But remember, if you do insta-gib them or get them in close where there's other people to help, it is a ton of points. So the best ways, again, to play the objective is to know when to switch to assault or support, or even grab out your K-bullets if you're sniping. You're talking about 7 to 10 damage in a light tank, 5 to 7 damage on something like a Saint Shaman, but most importantly, it keeps it from repairing, so time it out. If you saw it just get hit with an AT rocket, wait 3 or 4 seconds. Remember, tanks have to repair more often now because it is, 1, a little quicker, 2, it repairs just a little less damage each time now. So keep that in mind next time you see a tank roaming around. Ignoring it is the worst thing to do, and most certainly the best thing to do if you want to get your stuff pushed in, because everybody's got the same attitude as you do. No one wants to stop the thing. So going back to playing the objective, living, eating, and breathing. Anytime you're on the white part of the mini-map, the objective, if you're killing, if you're defending or attacking, making kills, you're getting extra points for that. Anytime the flag is going up from a neutral state, or you bring it down from a captured state, you are getting points from that. And they're pretty heavy, especially on something like operations or conquest, or of course front lines, where the conquest style capture point can be 3 to 4 times the size, and it could take absolutely forever. So if you're fighting on the flag, if you're killing on the flag, you're being rewarded for that. If you're afraid to die, that's really not going to help you on your chase to getting battle packs. Put some faith in your team, the medics, and of course your squad. If you push them off the flag, that completely bought you time, and sometimes that's worth certain doom. Or maybe people are going to be brave enough and follow you in, especially if you're assault with an automatical, Hell Regal, or maybe you picked up the Hunter shotgun, which is capable of dropping a bunch of people very quickly in close quarters. But that is the nuts and the bolts of getting the quickest progression of battle packs. Live, eat, and breathe the objective. If you want to be a medic, maybe you want to play a layer back. Get something like the Settle Starter, or of course if you want to be up close and personal, in the fight, in the trenches, maybe the Model 8 or the Sweeper, laying down the law as you're reviving and throwing med packs in between cooldown. But as long as you're on that objective, that is the heaviest weight that you can personally affect. The next thing that is extremely important is play for the win. Remember those bonuses that you get based on the game mode that you're playing? So for operations, it could be 2.5 times bonus. That figures into this as well. This round netted me around 72,000 points. Now the question is, does an XP booster adjust that? I don't know that answer for now, but we were able to acquire with a 2.5 times booster from winning this round almost 72,000, which begs the question, is it 100K per battle pack? It looks like it, because we were able to get 4 battle packs in less than 3 hours of gameplay. Getting on the objective early and often, supporting the team, running support, even running medic. It didn't matter what class I played, as long as I was playing my class and on the objective, it seemed to be extremely effective. So that's good news for those of you who are diehard support players. Maybe you don't have the best eye-hand coordination or the flick of the wrist, but you're the medic that went 3 and 12, but much like Weekend and Bernie's, you're there for everybody, propping them up, getting them back in the heat of the battle, throwing your pack and your syringe everywhere. If you're a medic like that, you used to top out the board, you still top out the board, you're most certainly going to be rewarded. So who are the people that are going to be missing out on that? You guessed it. Those out-of-bounds campers, the people who never leave their deployment. Maybe they have a flanker tank on the high side of Foul Fortress. They're getting 40, 50 kills, but they really aren't making a difference when it comes to the objective, being a good teammate, and of course getting that objective-based score. Remember, DICE redid things for Battlefield 1. Yeah, you get some points for kills, but it's where you killed. And of course, that objective. They've really weighted that way, and of course the battle pack system plays into it because it's based on your overall score. So we got 43K there on the match, but of course we get a massive booster as well. Keep that in mind. Play the objective, don't be afraid to die, play your class, and of course play for the win. Those are your surefire ways to get a higher score and, of course, more battle packs. The new system's absolutely amazing if you play within those defined roles. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And let me know what you guys think about the new and improved battle pack system. We will see you guys soon.
The arriving US forces to conquer one last piece of hell.